Hello everyone, and welcome to Roblox. This is my Roblox guy, and pay no attention to the creepy face in the window. That doesn't matter. We are playing Doors, a game on Roblox, and one of the few Roblox games that doesn't suck. I know, it's surprising. There are actually some good games on Roblox. A vast majority of Roblox games are, shall we say, amateur quality, but this one is actually one of the greatest horror games I've ever played, which isn't really setting the bar that high because I haven't played a whole lot of horror games, but it is certainly a scary game, and it is a very cool scary game. And if you have a Roblox account, and you could always make one because it's free, but you should definitely give it a try if you're a fan of Roblox games. Uh, it is basically, if you've ever heard of Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion, or as it was previously known, Spooky's House of Jump Scares, it's sort of like that, kind of, in that vein. Basically, you're trying to make it through a bunch of rooms to get to the end, and there's stuff trying to kill you. But it is a lot, in my opinion, it's a lot better than Spooky's House of Jump Scares, because Spooky's House of Jump Scares is very, very long. So yeah, we can. It's a roguelite. Roguelike, I guess it technically is, because there's no upgrades. It's just currency to buy stuff. So I'm going to not buy anything this first run. We're going to take this first run completely raw, because I'm fairly good at this game. I've played it a lot. As you can see, I've beaten it before. But we are not going to use that either. We are going to... I didn't even mean to pick that up. We're going to go through this first run completely equipment-less. And I'm going to... If I fail, I'm going to gradually add on more stuff. So basically, you've got a room, and you can open the drawers and loot gold, and there's keys. I picked that up by accident, but I have it now. So you use the key on the door. I use the key on the door, and new room. Now I haven't played this in a while, so I'm probably not going to succeed on my first run, but who knows? Anything can happen. Now these first 10 rooms are usually pretty tame. You just have to mouse over the gold to pick it up. Some of the doors are locked and you have to find the key in the room. I think the odds of you being attacked... Ooh, hey, candle. Neat. The odds of you being attacked in these first 10 rooms is very low. Oop. But never zero. That is eyes. I know a fair amount about this game. I've even looked at the wiki a bit, because I'm one of those morons who looks at the wiki for every game they play, so I know all the secrets. Uh, morons was not the right word to use there. One of those people. One of those guys. So, yeah, I know how a lot of the stuff works. That was eyes. He kills you if you look at him. Very quickly, but also not immediately. All you gotta do is just whip your head around and not look at him. He's really annoying when he spawns in, like, a room with, like, a locked door, because you gotta keep track of him at all times, and he constantly moves. I think he, like, drifts slowly. And we gotta put these pictures to the right point on the wall, match up their outlines. Bing. And then the door is behind the fireplace. Now we're going to start to get into the point where things are happening. Things definitely can happen in the first 10 doors, it's just like they almost never do. Now I am going to be looting pretty heavily in these first few rooms, because my ultimate goal is to get at least 500 gold. And that is not an easy feat. Uh-oh. That was rush. I am not going to stop to loot dark rooms, because those spawn guys that will hurt you. And that was Rush. When he spawns, the lights flicker, and you gotta get into a hiding spot before he comes by. I waited so long before getting in, because as you saw towards the end of that hiding stint, there is a protection from hiding intensely. It's called Hide, I think. And he kicks you out of your hiding place very violently if you stay in it too long. So it's good habit to kind of wait until you start hearing him approach. Rush, that is. Before you get in. Just to minimize the amount of time you're in the hiding spot. Oh, hey, a lighter. Man, we're stacked with light. Which is good. I think I can actually click to turn it on. Because there's dark rooms. Now, I do know, or at least I'm fairly confident, that Rush cannot spawn in dark rooms. Because there's no lights to flicker until a certain point in the run. I've been completely forgetting to check for that. This dark rooms are kind of annoying. Because if you don't have light, and even if you do have light, but just less often, they spawn other guys that punch you in the face. They pretty much literally do punch you in the face. Yeah, but I do know for a fact that Rush cannot spawn when you open the door to a room without hiding spaces in it. These cabinets are very good because this rolling part always contains an item. Lockpicks. That's not the best thing to find. Again, I am going to check all the drawers to try and find gold. If you take too long in some of the rooms, you get this guiding light that comes and tells you where the key and the door is. It's basically a don't be stuck trap, which I appreciate. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Okay, that was actually kind of good, because you saw there were two doors. One of them was incorrectly numbered. And that is Dupe. And if you try and go through that door, he'll punch you in the face. But Rush came by. His spawn can be delayed by up to 10 seconds, and he opened the correct door for me. So that was awfully kind of him. Because Rush always opens the correct door. Because Rush ain't got time for no duping. Now in this first half of the hotel, Rush is probably... Okay, here he comes again. Or no? Ah, okay. Yeah. This is... Okay. Oh, God. This should be 28, I think. Okay, no, it's 29 then. Nope, it was not 29. Alright, I miscounted. That was Dupe, by the way. These are little eyes. These are actually optical illusions, by the way. The pupil is set back in the eye, so it always looks like it's looking at you. But we are temporarily safe from Rush while this is going on. Oh, bandage, thank you. Because this is... some other guy's going to come after us in a moment. But yeah, since the room flickers as a sort of dramatic effect every time you go through a door, Rush does not spawn during this segment where the eyes are on the walls. Oh, this is a nice big room. And as far as I'm aware, there's no express reason to hurry in these rooms, because the eyes on the walls don't actually... Jesus! Ah, Fluff and Timothy! God! He's the worst! Man! That was Timothy, by the way. Alright, here's the key. The closets at the edges of this room that don't generate exit doors are good places to check for loot because um, they can sometimes spawn a chest. And occasionally that chest is locked, but it isn't always locked. Yeah, Guiding Light, I know where the key is. I have it in my hand. I'm just looting the room. Yeah, chest. And it is locked, so I have a lockpick so I can open it. And it contains a bunch of good stuff. Oh, I got my lockpick back. Neat. I also got some vitamins. Those will be useful. And I healed the foe. Alright, here we go. You think it's over, but... Oh god, he sounds like he's right behind me. This first chase is really easy. Because it's just a few basic, things. Just a few basic choices, and then, oh my god, my brain. It's a few basic choices, and then a few basic obstacle courses. But yeah, that was Seek. He is probably one of the least dangerous entities. I'm just gonna throw that hot take out there. Because he chases you twice, like, once between rooms 30 and 40, I think, and once between rooms 80 and, or 70 and 80. And what I usually do is, so basically the first chase alternates between obstacle course rooms where you have to duck under stuff, and it alternates between trick rooms where all but one of the doors, ignoring the one you enter, of course, is boarded up. Hi, Timothy. I saw you in the drawer that time. You gotta pick the right door, and it's marked with 42. Oh, jeez, he showed up fast. Okay. The right door is, the correct door, rather, is marked with light. What I normally do for that one is I look down one of the hallways. Oh, another lockpick, neat. And if I don't see the glow, then I go down the other hallway. I don't bother to check both, because sometimes it's the door at the end, and you can't really see that. Alright. We're doing pretty good. We're loaded. Okay, we just went through 44, so we gotta go through 45. Now's the time. Now's about the time I want to start keeping track of the... Oh, great. This is the worst room possible to be dark. Of the door we're going through. I want to start keeping track of that. So I'm going to say that out loud. Because keeping... Where? Hi. Goodbye. That's Screech, by the way. He shows up in dark rooms. And punches you in the face if you don't get him fast enough. You just gotta look at him. My lighter's about to run out, which is sad. Oh, I gotta go the other way. Hi. They show up significantly more often if your light's out and you don't have any light active. You just gotta look at them and they go away. They most often spawn at eye level. 48. So 49. Here we are. Basically what I do is every time I leave a dark room, I do a complete 180, because they most often spawn behind you at eye level. So I do a complete 180, and then I look directly up and down, and that usually gets them if I 180 back in the same rotational direction. Alright, so now we're at room 50, and this is the mini-boss of the run. This is the figure. And the figure is blind, as was evidenced, well, evidenced by that cutscene. Because like, he's running towards us and he decides to go after the lantern, because he can't actually see us. All he heard was the door opening, and then he heard the lantern crash, which Guiding Light actually did. If you look over quickly enough, you see the Guiding Light particles dissipating. Now we gotta find... Hello? We gotta find these books. And they give us little symbol codes. And we need to find 8 of these. At least I'm pretty sure it's 8. Well, keeping an eye out for the figure. Or rather, an ear out, because he's pretty dang loud. So we need this paper. Now, if we don't move at all, he can't hear us. If we crouch walk, he also can't hear us unless we're particularly close. If we walk, then he can hear us from basically anywhere in the room. Book. Now the paper has 5 symbol code on it. We gotta get a 5-digit code. And the game is programmed to only give you the 5th symbol on the 8th book you find. So while it may appear random, you do need to find all 8 books every time. Kind of wish you could lean. Whenever I play a stealth game, I always miss out on leaning for some reason, even though I barely ever use it. There's 4. There's 5. Oh, and he moves faster every single time you grab a book, by the way. I'm definitely not going to stop to loot chests now, because he's pretty dang fast. The last 3 should be up here somewhere. They make that little tingly, sparkly sound. There we are. Now what I normally do is I tuck into this... Oh my god, he's so fast. Tuck into this corner here. Because he doesn't come close enough on his patrol to get you while you're in this corner, and it's the closest spot you can get to the lock that does that. All right. 5, 9, 1, 8, 0. 59180, right? 59180. Yeah, 59180. Okay, we gotta put this in pretty quick. Okay. $52. Hello. This is the mid-run shop. I did in fact hit my goal of reaching 500 gold before I hit here. So what I want to buy is the skeleton key. That will be very important later. Oh man. And the lighter, because we do need another light source. The candle is a light source technically, but it is not a good one because it kind of goes out a lot. It's very helpful in certain points, but I'm gonna want to save it for later. Okay, 53. And from now on, it's not really worth it to loot unless I need specific items. So I'm probably gonna go a bit quiet because things are basically kicked into hard mode now. So I'm gonna be quiet because I'm gonna need to count stuff. Okay. 54. And I don't need gold anymore, so I'm not going to loot. 60. Okay. We could do something cool at door 60. I actually can do it if I wanted to. It's like back here. Yeah. Oh, right, yeah. We got to go ahead into the next room first. I forgot about that. Quiet. That isn't a tell. The game will never lie to you in terms of tells, but it does like to mess with you. There is, well, never lie to you. There is the fake psst, but it is absolutely distinctly different. Here we go. Like you can tell, oh my god, it's so dark. I've got like night blindness all of a sudden. The sun! The blinding, scorching ray of the sun is coming through my window and putting glare on my monitor, and I can't see. Man, I closed the curtain and I still can't see. 61, okay. This room is always the same. It's always a dark double cellar. Quiet. No solicitors. This vent leads you over to the other side. No, this vent just leads you into the enclosed area. There's a different vent that leads you over to the other side. It's this vent that leads you over to the other side. Hello. Right, I'm just going to use the candle now because I honestly really don't want to be spending a long time in this dark room. The candle goes out when an entity is nearby, so whenever the candle snuffs out, you know a Screech just spawned. It also lasts a good long time, too. Lever, oh, it's... okay. Where is it? Over here, huh? Where? Hi. I like that the candle's model actually gets shorter. Where? Hi. As the durability goes down. Okay. Now normally you'd want to go ahead, but we're gonna go back behind. Oh, I can actually see back here now that the glare is off my monitor. Now this gate's opened. When you pull that lever, this gate also opens. And here is the gateway to doors. Now you need both. You need 2 lockpicks and the skeleton key to get through this door, and it takes you to basically an homage to Rooms, the games that inspired this one, which is also on Roblox, I believe. I'm not gonna do that because there's only like, apart from the whole like novelty factor, there's only like one item that's actually worth getting in there, and it's like a night vision goggle thing, and you need to get all the way to the end to even get it. And that doesn't sound too intimidating, except that Rooms is like 10 times harder than Doors because there's no flickering lights, and also there's 1,000 rooms. Oh my god. Just dark room after dark room after dark room after dark room. 63, okay. The good thing about locked rooms is that they can never, ever dupe you because the key is always the right number. Oh my god, are you for real? A flashlight? Also, the key is in here somewhere. There it is. Come on. No, pull out the flashlight. This is legitimately the best light source in the game. Longest lasting, most helpful light, and it can be recharged. Like normally, 65. The rate at which you the rate at which you oh my god, words. The rate at which you find light sources is greatly decreased when you have one of that light source. Okay. So we're back with Seek again. Haven't seen this room in a good long time. 67. Okay. But for the flashlight, you don't need another flashlight. Like, normally you pick up another lighter and it has more fuel in it, and that basically is how you recharge. But for the flashlight, you get batteries, and the batteries spawn pretty dang frequently. And each one of them restores 30%. Now, here's what we needed the skeleton key for. There's a ton of gold in this room. Just an absolute ton. And there's this. Your heart beats stronger than before. That is going to give me, I believe it gives me like 50 more health and passive life regeneration. So that's very good to have, especially for the final stretch. Ah, yes. Paintings that aren't paintings. Also, there's typewriters. Allow me to officially petition for an achievement for tapping on the typewriter, what was it, 47 times? Tap on a typewriter 47 times. If you don't know what I'm referencing, I don't blame you. It took me a while to even come up with that reference myself. Now, I am going to look through some of the drawers now for batteries. Because while we basically did get a carry through the last stretch of this run, we still need to actually charge it. Now here we are with Seek again. And this second Seek chase is harder than the first. He doesn't move any faster. Ah, got it. Okay. But it's just all of these decision rooms now instead of obstacle courses. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to peek down one, and if it's not that way, I'm going to go the other way. Now I didn't see it, but it was behind, so it didn't matter which way I went. Now I want to be doubly sure I don't get grabbed by the hands, because those do instant kill you. But we're good. Eat it! You can take the vitamins during that chase, and it does make you go faster. So you can like get like literally 2 rooms ahead of Seek, and it's hilarious. Okay, now we're basically fully charged, so I'm not going to bother with batteries as much. 79. 80. Okay. As you can see, Hyde is coming up a lot quicker this time. 82. Hmm. 83. Ooh, I think we're getting... Yep. No point in having the light here, I think. Oh man, really? Oh man. I'm gonna keep the light on because it helps me see. The thing you gotta really get here is how to turn your mouse exactly 180 degrees. Man, he's really being rude to me. That's not really helping. Because you can easily get disoriented in this flashing light haven. Ah, troll. Ah. Ooh, I think I got the door. Or not. Okay, apparently I fell into the void. I have no idea how that happened. He's supposed to be physically impossible to encounter on single player runs. I'm gonna have to look that up. Not now, obviously, because we're in the middle of a run, but I'm going to have to look that up and see what the heck just happened. Because that was Halt, not the Void. Um, Halt, he has that big long hallway, and he basically just tells you to turn around a bunch. And he spawns in front of you constantly, which is when he tells you to turn around. I think it's actually Guiding Light telling you to turn around. So basically, you just got to keep doubling back over and over and over again until you eventually get to the end. Uh, oh. No, I want the other one. Apparently, if you don't put the painting on the wall fast enough, it respawns. Alright, okay, jeez. Wow, God, this thing's stacking up. So yeah, that was Hall. He's very rare. I was hoping to encounter him, actually, because he's actually one of the more interesting entities. That was 86. So we're going to go for 87. Oh, jeez, really? Jeez, I almost got there. Here should be 88. So up next is 89. And 90. This is the courtyard. This is a relatively somewhat safe haven. I'm just gonna drop back out here and hide behind a tree just in case something spawns. But yeah, we are at the final stretch. So in the final stretch, which is a greenhouse, the rules are a little different. As far as I'm aware, dupe cannot spawn. All the rooms are dark, but rush can spawn anyway. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this slow. These are, without question, the most challenging 10 rooms of the run. In fact, I'd say they're probably more stressful than all the other rooms put together. Here we go. 91. Two. $93. 94. Hello? Oh my god, I'm getting like lag. Where? Oh my god, I can't find it. Where'd it go? Ah, that's not it. That's Floor Man. I just realized I'm going the wrong way. Also, where the hell is the Screech? It's like not here. 94. Okay, there's eyes. Just gotta watch out for him. You see I've healed up now? Ow, I'm not looking at you. What the hell? 95. I just died. Ah. man. Okay. Yeah, I know I died to Screech. Yeah, I know what Screech is. That was just a brutal double combo. Ugh, 95. I was so close. Ah. How long have we been going? 39 minutes? Okay. Ah, man. I don't have time for another run. I was really hoping to get to door 100, but I just got brutally, just relentless double comboed by Eyes and Screech. I panicked. That's what I did. I panicked. I freaked out, and I kept looking at Eyes because I was trying to get out of that hiding spot and listen for Rush, and I should have just kept going. I shouldn't have kept panic looking around. I panicked. That sucks. 95. I was so close. Ah, whatever. Maybe I'll do this again, maybe not, but either way, I'm out of time for this episode. Thank you all so much for watching. This has been Doors, and I will see you next week for something. Maybe it will be this again, maybe it'll be something else. Who knows? But either way, I will see you then.